What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro and Little Sis Reacts. I'm Samaj, this is Tan.
Hey.
And today we're reacting to The Flash, Season 6, Episode 11, Love is a Battlefield. Last episode we had the investigator Iris. So she was, looking into this whole shady corporation with her team. And, they found out and the guy was controlling Dr. Light. Well, she's working for him. And basically she was going around killing anybody who knew too much. So Iris started looking into, their business. She called them out on it, wrote a report, and she basically, Joe told her she's not going to be able to win this war in a day. She said they've been doing this for years.
It's not like, when they're rushing everything because they knew Barry was going to die.
Right, it was not a crisis situation.
Everything's back to normal.
Right, so with that being said, Iris went and looked in his wife's laboratory, and she ended up getting grabbed through the mirror. So,
I think it's his wife. I think he trapped her.
More than likely it's his wife.
Because she knew something. Sorry.
No, you're fine. Other than that, Diggle stopped by to give Barry Oliver's mask as a gift. And Barry was trying to look into something that wasn't really a problem, and he was just kind of accepted Diggle's death. And Cisco went on a little journey to try to find himself, figure out what he wants to be in this post-crisis, as Caitlin said. So anyway, that being said, we're going to jump into this episode and see what's happening, and see what's going on with Iris and the rest of the gang. Speak of Iris, there she is. This universe probably mirrors the actual world.
No, I think that's someone else. What if that's something else?
What if whatever was in there switched places with Iris, and now is disguising it? Well, I said it better.
When I said
I know Valentine's Day isn't for a couple of days, but I thought, why not? Let me surprise my hubby before some crazy meta of the week strikes.
Yeah, how's your arm?
Oh, I mean, it stings, but it's a bit better.
Yeah.
If you really want a banana, I can always go.
No, I don't want a banana. This all looks awesome. I mean, the pancakes are really round. Excited to taste them.
Her food is usually disgusting, so if it's good, something ain't right.
Oh my god. When did you learn to... I mean, these are
that ain't
really
Iris.
good.
Iris can't cook.
Yeah. Is this fresh squeeze?
Mm-hmm. Oh, we may or may not now own a very expensive juicer.
Gotta say, you're full of surprises this morning.
Well, the day is young.
Wait, how did you have time to get a spread like this together? I mean, it sounded like yesterday was insane.
Yeah, it was. Which is why Team Citizen is regrouping before we go after Carver again.
Do you just let yourself in? Relax. I'm not some whack job meta killer with crazy good aim and ulterior motives anymore.
Another house call from Dr. Light would suck, but it's actually talking about Nash. He's a total stage 1 clinger. Didn't you get shot yesterday? Shouldn't you be soaking in a tub of frozen peas or something?
And miss out on my first Valentine's Day? No way.
I hate Valentine's Day, and I have a lot of work to do. So.
Alright, jerk.
It's my understanding that there are two kinds of people who hate Valentine's Day. One, those who think it's a made-up holiday by Big Candy, or two, those with a broken heart.
No crisis, no dark future looming over us.
Feels nice.
Well, it is not Iris.
They have
They're good actors.
Yeah, they have all her memories.
I'm so sorry, we don't speak Italian.
Delizioso, forse prendiamo questo come primo? And can we just get another minute? Grazie.
What? Do you speak Italian?
Oh, well, you know that story that I was writing a few months ago on Little Italy? Well, I picked up a phrase or two. Like, porca miseria. It's a curse word, but it literally means misery. Yeah, weird, right?
Roses are red, violets are blue. Step forward, South Franco, or I'll kill all of you.
Amulet, welcome back.
Oh. And they say chivalry is dead. Darlings! Long time no see. Did I interrupt date night?
CCPD. Amulet Black, I'm placing you under arrest for robbery and aggravated assault.
So very official, Mr. Allen. Aren't you just a CL5?
I'm still a cop. Who can arrest you?
Oh, okay. Well, by all means, let me help you with the first bit. I have the right to remain silent, which will come in handy
Anything
if
you
you don't want me
say.
letting that little secret identity cat out of its flashy red bag. So why don't we just call it a warning? I'll be on my way, no harm. No cowl.
I'm supposed to just let you leave.
Bloody right. Don't think of coming after me. If I see you, you're wanting, or any one of your frigid or bendy superhero friends, I will hold it against all of you and tell the world your real identities. Savvy? That's right. Because behind every great man is a woman rolling her eyes. It's not fast, sweetheart.
I'm dead.
So we're gonna pretend like everybody didn't just hear all that.
No, she was whispering.
So much for date night.
But like,
Wow, what's
loudness.
I mean, in a quiet room, was whispering really.
It's she vanished.
I can't believe you just stood there and let her walk out.
Barry, it's not your fault. We knew that her knowing your identity would come back to bite us.
This person is
The
good.
old-fashioned way.
Like they even talk like Iris
I'm
for
running
the
some
most
sweeps in the
part.
city.
Whoa, she said no onesies.
Please don't call it that.
What I'm trying to say is, we can't risk her putting Team Flash on blast.
Okay. And we also can't do nothing.
Well, I can get them to talk. It's what I do. Besides, if things get dicey, we have our code word.
Banana.
You hear that? You come through it.
Okay, fine. Just be safe, please.
Scouts on her.
Familiar. You must read The Citizen. Get out. Get out of there, Iris.
Maybe I have one of those faces. I'm looking for Amulet Black.
Really just panicked. How they all hear that? And everybody else in the restaurant can hear her amulet.
You don't seem like her type.
Okay.
Got a problem, Lars?
Banana. Banana. Banana.
Now do I seem like her type?
Seems like I need a bouncer. Interesting?
Keep in mind. And for the last time, where is Amulet?
Last I heard, she was hosting some specialized tech on this spot.
Thanks for the drink.
Hey, what happened? I heard glass breaking.
Nothing. I broke a bottle over some loser's head.
You what?
Barry, don't worry. Everything's fine. I was playing a role to get information.
Okay, well, that was maybe crossing a line.
I'm sure they have some sort of mob doctor in there somewhere.
Okay, but I mean, it was reckless and it could have backfired.
But it didn't because I knew what I was doing. And we got this.
Is this
Michael
that sex
Labs.
party?
Let's go get her.
Dr. Ivo, who created the Amazo.
Yeah, the psychopath. Yeah.
I do love loud noises.
Are you serious?
Worse. Just what I was looking for.
Goldface is working with him.
Well, they did yesterday. You're too late, Keith.
Oh, Leslie. You know I can't let you leave with that.
I don't think they're working together.
No,
Okay.
this is a game war.
Not a partner.
I suppose you're here to steal what's mine. Typical.
What's yours? Baby, that device belongs to me. Since when did you like Radiohead? I had OK Computer on a 180-gram vinyl with a triple K full sleeve.
Overrated.
You skipped out with my Straight Outta Compton soundtrack.
Oh, please, like you even knew who NWA were before you met me.
Love is a battlefield.
Please. Don't anybody move.
Yeah, Barry's gonna have to intervene.
Took some doing setting up that deal. Looks like somebody's lost their touch.
I said, put your hands in the air. Really? Looks to me like somebody's lost their gym membership.
Barry, run and take the case while they're fighting. You can do it quickly without anybody seeing. And this idiot.
I'll be back, Barry. I know the Flash is here.
That car might be really hurt. I have to do something.
Can help me lift on your back.
Get the case.
Still strong enough to lift this, though. Bye, Felicia.
He said bye, Felicia.
How'd you lift that?
Adrenaline. Stay here. Okay, you'll be okay. Where are they?
Gone.
What? Well, let's go after them. We have to get the case.
Who needs the case? When you've got what's inside.
Okay. It's not our Iris, but she's resourceful.
Hey, did you find anything?
I don't know, but if those two are after it, it's probably dangerous.
So why is this Iris
So
helping? Is
about
she
the
trying to
source I
replace
used from
her?
the story is looking into
I can't
it,
figure
but
her out.
I think
Maybe
this
she's
is faster to
trying.
figure this out.
But
Give Amy what she wants.
I was gonna say earn his trust, but she
What?
didn't trust
Yeah,
him.
we use the leverage
Yeah.
we have. We get close to Eminet, and we solve this thing from the inside.
No.
He's gonna naturally.
I mean, that's
She's gonna naturally have his trust
way
because
too
she has
dangerous.
Iris'
I mean,
face.
Eminet knows both of us.
So,
So we stay put.
you mean I stay put? While you patrol.
I mean,
In Flash, you know best, right?
what? Iris, come on. You look at the facts.
True facts, Barry. I trust my intuition. My intuition, by the way, that saved my life from an assassin while you were on some island.
What? What's going on? It feels like ever since you came back home the other night, you've been acting kind of different. I mean, the pancakes and the bottles,
Do you
man.
hear yourself right now, Barry? Seriously? My New Year's resolution? Learn how to make pancakes. And I told you that I was playing a role. Come on, Barry. You know what? Actually, I didn't forget my files at the office last night. I was following up on a lead. So, there.
You were following a lead in the middle of the night? I mean, something could have happened to you.
That, Barry, that right there, that's why I didn't tell you. I don't need you to save me. I can handle myself. I even have my own team now, Team Citizen.
I know.
And you know what? While you were preoccupied with Crisis, I was planning to start a life without you. And it was the hardest thing that I ever had to do, but I did it because you asked me to, Barry. I would do anything for you, and you know that. But I can't be your damsel in distress anymore. And I cannot be the voice inside your cowl cheering you on. I'm a reporter, Barry, and I'm a damn good one. And risky or not, I deserve to be in that field just as much as you do.
I know that. It just feels like... I mean, I don't, it doesn't feel like we're connecting lately.
I've grown, Barry. And I'm really proud of the person that I am today. I just wish that you felt the same way too.
Come on, Iris.
He naturally wants to protect her, but I don't know. These scenes, they're so weird now because I know it's not
maybe it
her.
might be the,
So
you know,
Like
the
that
girl,
I don't know how to feel, y'all. I don't know how to feel.
Allegra?
Like, that was such a powerful
Yeah,
speech.
Allegra,
that
that's her.
It really doesn't mean anything if that's not
She's,
her Iris. But she has
she's
her
this
Iris's feelings.
Dimensional bucket auger is
Yeah,
hers.
her memory.
And she wanted to bow the bucket auger, but now she wants to bucket auger. So it's like, what? Anyway, what are you doing? Sitting here drinking by yourself?
And I went in.
So maybe
Let me get this straight.
that was a plan.
Iris West Allen,
Break off the Barry.
marketing news media for, started the police
And then
captain,
get
with
what
the
she really
Silver
wants.
Scarlet Speedster, all of that. I'm supposed to believe you're willing to give me an invaluable piece of stolen tech. Why? Exactly.
Rappaccini's daughter. A rare orchid recently shipped for study at CC Arboretum.
And why on this great big blue marble do you think that I would be interested in that?
Well, because what makes it rare isn't that it blooms every 25 years. It's the flower's pollen. When adequately heated, it can be synthesized into a telepathic narcotic. If you can read minds, it would be much easier to gain access to PIN numbers to big, fat bank accounts.
Bravo! Well done! But you didn't answer the most important question. Why the bloody hell should I believe you?
Because I want to use the pollen.
For what?
Well, as you know, I am married to the Flash. And he's a man who has a lot on his mind.
Mm-hmm.
And lately, that hasn't been me. And to tell you the truth, I'm afraid that all this superheroing is ruining my marriage. If I
This
can
thing
use the
is
pollen,
good.
Then I can read his mind.
Why did you just say so? That I can believe.
She knew how to connect the
No
thing in it.
stranger
Because she's
to
having
rubbish
relationship
needs for
problems.
love.
You mean you're a goldface?
Can you pull together Team Flash?
No, I can't. I mean, she knows them all. I have to protect their identities too. You know what, Joe? There's something
We do have a
not right
multiverse
about
of
this
heroes.
Amy, that gold face thing.
All entire Earth now.
Iris thinks there's something personal going on.
Well, I mean, I do wish they were still a couple. I mean, things were a lot quieter out there and safer.
Some Valentine's Day, huh?
Mm-hmm. There. You've been looking down a lot. My floor's not that interesting, so what's up?
It's Iris, actually. I mean, I don't know, there's just something that's suddenly off between us, or at least it feels sudden to me.
What does she say about that?
She's grown, and I haven't accepted it.
I don't know about that second part, but that first part, she is grown. And she took down a black hole assassin.
And she led the charge to find Ryan Choi during Crisis.
And she was the only one who knew that Rosso hadn't completely taken you over. I mean, what does that sound like to you?
I know, I mean, she has grown, and I guess she was right. I mean, I didn't notice because I was consumed with Crisis. Now we're just not clicking like usual, though. Do you think maybe she's growing apart?
Barry, no. No.
He laughed and
Neither
then he
one
got
of you are ever
serious.
going to stop growing. I mean, marriage is like a tree. Like, bear with me. Look, the branches, they grow from the center. They grow farther and farther away from the center. But what you have to remember is underneath the roots,
They're mirroring the branches. They're growing just as much. So you're growing your foundation. Now, of course, you got to tend to the soil, communicate with each other, take care of each other, look out for each other. But as the branches grow, so does your foundation.
These speeches never get old. I love it.
Together.
He gives the best motivational speeches and informative speeches.
The UV projector provides a nurturing light. Together, the warmth.
Flowers. You should.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh, this is interesting. What's she gonna do? I don't think they're gonna kill each other.
No.
What are you doing? Every night kids in a flash here?
I'm done playing her game. I'll risk anything to save you. After putting together the leads they dug up, it wasn't hard to figure out that they were after Rapashina's daughter. They'll destroy each other.
What if they both accept that they still have feelings for each other?
Joe did say things were better when they were together.
You're dead weight!
You are the biggest mistake I ever made.
Has this one really bad habit? Breathing! You're nothing but the cheap ball, Mr. T.
He put a flower in his mouth.
I'm from Connecticut. I went to Yale.
Just stop this. You guys were happy together once, right? Why'd you break up?
I thought I said.
She stopped listening to me. I needed her support when things went bad, not her cold shoulder.
I got tired of him always celebrating with his posse and only coming to me to warn about his failures. It got old.
Okay, see? I mean, you guys are talking now. This is great, right?
I said no onesie.
Okay, why does everybody keep calling it that?
Whatever you call it, there's an awful lot of gold in there, Flash.
Ouch.
Ooh.
That didn't feel great. Okay, it's no use. There's no fixing that.
Damn, look at the foot,
I
right?
have an idea, but it might be reckless.
Yeah, what's the plan?
Burn the flower.
I'd hold you forever, but that still wouldn't be enough time to get it.
The sight of your eyes fills my heart with gold.
Did it work?
The stars in that kind of dream they never shine as bright as you.
I was always so proud of the work you did at Yale.
Your natural mud mask works wonders.
You complete me.
She said, ooh.
I'm sorry, I my gauntlet.
Leave it on, girl. Daddy likes the middle.
Oh,
I can't unsee this.
Well, at least it's less violent than a gang war. Barely.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
the advice you gave it
really helped me get through to
I
it.
thought she said she had to go look at his
It's
laser
very
first. She's not on
insightful.
stage.
Almost parental.
You going somewhere with that?
I'm just saying, if you ever want to talk, like I said, I owe you one.
So she caught on the fact that that might be his
I'm a
daughter.
very good listener.
Harry?
Maybe we were growing apart.
That will never happen.
I get that now.
So where is this?
Just remember that no matter what changes, you're always gonna be my lightning rod too.
Iris West Island. Will you be my Valentine?
You're in my mind.
Where is this going? It's really cool.
I've been asking myself that the whole episode.
She's a good actor.
Indeed. So this episode was basically filler. I mean, really, like the whole Valentine subplot with Killer Frost and Allegra, that was boring to me. I'm just being honest. It doesn't it really just seemed like they didn't know what to do with the characters. Like, I get it. I mean, I don't know where the hell Ralph's been, but
I was expecting to see him this episode.
he's hilarious. I would rather watch an episode of Ralph going undercover again because he's just funny. I don't know. This was just like, where are we going the whole episode? Like, it didn't. Okay, yeah, we had the whole fake Iris thing. Everybody probably deduced that right at the beginning. I mean, so what was the whole point? And then the whole thing they did with Anya and Gold Digger, what a Gold Digger? Thinking Black Lightning. What was the point? And then what did they do with them at the end? Did they arrest them? Like, did they let them go? I mean, I get it was Valentine's Day, but
I
like,
think they let him go because if she would have turned him in, she could have exposed his identity. And like Joe said,
I guess, but that's kind of.
and like Joe said, they were better together with less violence than they are separated. So yeah.
I guess. That's why sometimes I wish they had less episodes, like Legends and Black Lightning, so the story just keeps moving. Because this episode was probably one of the worst ones this season, honestly. To me, I don't know how you feel,
I think it was just to let us know that.
I think it was filler. Cisco's gone, Ralph's gone. They want stuff to happen when all the cast is
not much
here.
happening right now, and that.
I mean, come on. If you're gonna do filler, at
that
least
person-
make it an episode that people want to see. Like, get a real interesting villain or like a really cool plot. Like, do some cool stuff that you just been wanting to do, not some random Valentine stuff. Like, really, like this episode had no need for the Allegra subplot. What does that? That does nothing for her character. Like, really, and then did nothing for Killer Frost.
I think it just linked to Killer Frost hinting and then hinting at
I mean, really though, we couldn't have done something else with these
whatever his name
characters.
is, and then seeing Harry, but they could have did something else.
Something more interesting. Like, okay,
And
Harry
then had
Wells shows up, and then we have
see Harry.
Nash
Harry
investigating and recruiting Killer Frost and Allegra, and we're trying to find out what's going on with this Harry. Like, we could have gotten some other things. I mean, like, really? And then Barry...
Oh yeah, he could have seen Harry in the beginning.
Yeah, or they're having this Iris have some hints towards Barry that this is not actually my wife, and then him and Joe investigate. Like, we could have done something
Or
more interesting. I don't know.
we could have had like Allegra investigate what the case the citizens are working on, and then
Right, have one of the
and
characters
then-
be like, I don't know, this isn't Iris, you know, and then go looking into what Iris was doing.
and then had an episode of Joe.
Something. I mean, I don't know. I didn't like this episode.
Joe and what's his name?
Allegra? Her name?
No.
What's her? Nash?
No,
Who?
Stretchy.
Well, he's obviously not around, so.
I just want to see them too.
I don't know.
I wanted to see them two pair
I'm
up
guessing the
together.
actor is probably not available right now. So, that's because otherwise he probably would be here. Because he wasn't in the last episode either, so he's probably like on a break. But I mean, I don't know. This episode was a waste. I don't really have too much to say. I mean, I'm hoping next week's we get back to the actual plot. I would have even enjoyed seeing Iris try to figure out how to get the hell out of that Mirrorverse. Like, something. I mean, did we really have to waste this episode? I mean, is there some overall plot that I missed? Maybe this will connect later on. I don't know. But I feel like it was a waste. But, like, even the scenes with Iris and Barry, they didn't mean anything because we know that's not Iris. So, I mean, like, I couldn't even feel happy or excited for the growth because, I mean, yeah, it highlighted the growth Iris did take, but that's not our Iris. It would have been more meaningful if it was actually coming from her. But I don't know. I don't want to just sit here and rant. That's kind of depressing and stupid. But so be sure to let us know what you guys thought of this episode. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe.
And thank you for watching.
We'll be back next week.
Yeah.
For hopefully a more exciting episode. Peace out.